That's right, I'm back again. I'm on fire. Hey, my queens. Hello, my kings. Hello, my brothers and sisters. Before I get started, I want to give all honor to the Most High God, the infinite creator, source of all things, source within. I greet you all in the love of the Most High. I thank you for checking your sister out, okay? Um, Normally, I do my videos on Thursdays. And I'm not sure if I'm going to upload this video Wednesday night or Thursday morning, but anyway, it's all good. Let me just get to the point. I felt the need to do another video. The last one I did, I received a lot of awesome comments. I thank you, my sisters. My sisters are right. Okay, my sister was on point. A lot of my sisters, spoke up about their experiences, letting me know, hello, you're not alone. We're having these experiences too, and we got you. We are with you. We're all going through this together, and thank you for sharing because, we will have these experiences. So it's nice to know that, basically somebody else is going through it and they're putting it out there. All right, come on, family. Sorry about that. I got interrupted by my little queen. But anyway, so thank you, my sisters, for speaking up, okay, about your experiences. I appreciate that. All right, and okay, that's good. There are other queens, that watches me that choose to stay silent, and I respect that. That's okay. You just want to be an observer and you want to listen to the information. It's all good, but I know you're out there. You too are having your own experiences. I'm just glad that you're taking the time to check me out and to hear what I have to say. And I'm grateful to my queens and my kings, my brothers and sisters, all right? I don't care what color you are. When it's all said and done, we are all one, all right? Conscious, we are all one, all right, in the spirit. So anyway, that's how I see it. I walk in love. When I walk in love, I don't see color. That's just me. But anyway, I want to give a quick shout out to, I'm just going to say just the first name, to Miss Mary. A quick shout out to Miss Stephanie. A quick shout out to Denise. And these are some other queens that have left comments before when I've done videos in the past. I want to get also a shout out to Miss Jill, as well as Miss April. You knows who you are, and to host a meeting of you. I can't think of your name right now, but I appreciate you queens for reaching out to your sister and sharing your experiences as well. That makes me feel good because, like I said, I don't put information out, just be putting it out. I'm having a experience just like many of you, okay? And it's nice that we can bond and share and help each other, all right, on our spiritual journey. And my brothers, you're welcome to reach out to me as well, all right? I won't bite, all right? I'm only here, just to share the love and the information, that's it, okay? But anyway, real quick, in my last video, I was talking about the energies, all right? When I was saying how, I've been experiencing my body vibrating, which is also true. But there are other experiences that I was having as well, but I didn't mention. But a lot of my bearers, one particular bearer has started off talking about heart palpitation, how they've been experiencing heart palpitation. And I let them know, yes, you're not alone. I have been experiencing this too. And then another sister, another queen had read that message and hit me up. I'm not going to say who your name is, okay? But I hope you don't mind. I'm going to just, just read. I feel like it can really help somebody. That which you were seeking answers, you wanted answers and clarity about, if somebody else wants the same thing, they're just not reaching out to me, but they are so glad that you reach out to me because really, you reaching out to me, you're blessing somebody else because I'm going to share the answer that I had given you, but I'm not gonna use your name, okay? But I thank you for reaching out to your sister, all right? The awesome queen that you are. Thank you. So anyway, this person was saying right here, they were talking about the heart palpitation that they had been experiencing. All right. I was getting those a lot this winter. I thought it was my heart murmur. What do they mean? They have stopped, but I was wondering if it was anxiety or my murmur because it was happening for about a month. And I told many of you with these waves, with these energies, shall I say, they comes in waves. One minute you're having these sensations, these feelings, and then it stops, okay? That's how they do, they come in waves, one minute you're having, the vibrating, the ringing in the ear, the heart palpitation, that fluttering in your chest when it feels like, you might having a heart attack or what, feeling all anxiety, your emotions just all over the place. You feel kind of jacked up, like it's these energies, family. Now let me tell you what I had written back to this sister, all right? Because I know that she had received clarity to what I had said to her. Now, normally when people write me, I don't really. Every now and then I would, do a video and I would share what I write back to people, because I know other people have these same questions. They're just not reaching out to their sister. But this sister right here made what I had, respond back to her, may it bless many of you, all right? Because everybody is not having no kind of experiences whatsoever. But don't be alarmed. It's a season for everyone, all right? All right. Many people, including myself, have been experiencing the heart palpitations off and on this year as well as last month. Well, when I mean by this year, like beginning of this year, right, as well as last month, which was March. The reason you and I and others have been experiencing this fluttery feeling in our chest, it is due to the energies coming in waves. As they pass through you, it's your body way of adjusting to these energies, which can feel like a shock to your system, okay? But the feeling comes and goes. You want to get to that place of adjusting to these new energies. As a new wave of energy hits our planet Earth, you will be able to handle them. This will help increase your vibration as it prepares you for changes to come. All right? Earth is shifting to a higher frequency. One must be able to adjust to the new, and the end with the old. All right. I hope this helped. Like I say, rejoice, because everybody is not noticing anything nor having any kind of experiences. All right. And I want to stop right there. So I hope, my sister, that you didn't mind me sharing. But this is pretty much me, responding back to your question. But I know it can really help somebody. And I didn't use your name at all, but I know it can really help somebody. So I thank you, much love to you, because before I was communicating with my higher self, I didn't ask my higher, well, before I was like actually communicating with my higher self, I was having these feelings off and on as well. It's like last year, it comes and goes. I just feel that fluttery in my chest, and I'm like, I kind of stopped. I'm like, damn, am I having a heart attack? What's going on? Am I worrying, or what's going on with me? I might need to sit down and relax. That's how I was thinking, because that's how it makes you feel, because you get that fluttery feeling, because all of a sudden you're not feeling your heartbeat, boom 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 boom, that feeling, you're not feeling it. All of a sudden it's like it stops and it flutters, but it's in your chest. But anyway, this is pretty much adjusting to these energies, family. And they're going to be more. They're going to come in waves, like I said. But fear not. Let's remove fear. Let love be your guide. Let love be your guide. Remove fear. Because when you operate in fear, you create a whole lot of other stuff, all right? Attracting a whole lot of other stuff to you. And I'll get back to that in a minute real quick. But remove fear and just, embrace the process. Everything is a process. Just like having the Kundalini, it's a process. But once you embrace it and you let go, my motto is let go and let God. When you let go and you embrace it, instead of feeling pain, which was what I was feeling in the beginning of having a Kundalini, because I had blockages, the energy just went straight up. Because I let go, I removed the fear, and I said, oh well, what's gonna be is gonna be. I removed the fear, and all of a sudden, that energy made its way up my spine, all the way up to my crown, and wow, it felt like my head split, and my room was just filled up with this bluish white light. I kid you not. I'm trying to think, was it blue and white or was it white and violet? Because I had my Kundalini, I think it was like 2.5 years ago. But anyway, I just wanted to share that with somebody who might maybe need to hear that. But my life was never the same, and many of our lives are never going to be the same as far as keep experiencing these energies, hitting our body, because all it's doing is preparing us, family, but our body has to adjust to these energies, all right? After a while, the fluttering of the chest and your heart, that'd be a thing of the past, and you'll be having other experiences, but you're going to have to adjust, all right? You can't do nothing but adjust, because, as they say, we all can't really survive in these higher energy. You're going to have to be able to adjust, and then really to be able to adjust, you're going to have to raise your vibration. That really helps. It helps lessen those crazy, weird feelings of feeling pain or feeling too much anxiety, shall I say. Hold on, family. All right, family, my little queen came in the bathroom, distracting mommy. Anyway, I'm saying something, I don't know what that is. But anyway, let me get to the point. But many of you get where I'm going with this. So I hope the information that I have just given out to you, because I did receive confirmation from my higher self before I responded to that sister. But that's pretty much what it is. It's adjusting to these new energies that's hitting Mother Earth, Gaia, all right? And we ain't seen nothing yet. So real quick, one of my other sisters had hit me up. I ain't gonna say no name. I'm not going through all that. She was talking about how, she remember, I don't know if she said it was a dream or vision. I can't remember, but she remember experiencing something about some kind of, I forget how she said it. Oh God, I don't want to be lying. But it was some kind of wall. I don't know if it was a wall of water or a wall of energy, a plasma wall, something like that. And she was fearing that, she had this fear that she was going to drown, something like that. And I think she said she had this like a while back. I don't know if it was last year or 2 years. But anyway, I can relate to what she was saying. That's confirmation. I had two similar. I'm going to say dream. I'm going to say vision. I'm going to say dream, okay? I had two of them similar that the Most High God has given me as well. So you're not alone, my sister. It's definitely a sign of things to come. And a lot of times we get these when in our dreams, all right? But anyway, one of my experiences, not my experiences, but one of my dreams was similar to hers, but a little different. I think this was like 2 years ago or 2.5 years ago. I had a dream that, for some reason, I had a dream that I was a child. I probably said I was seeing myself maybe about 12, maybe about, I'm going to say about 12. I just say 12, okay? 11 or 12. And it was me and some other people around me. And I remember seeing my ex-boyfriend at the time. I was seeing him as a child, all right? And we were both like around the same age. And people were running hysterically. They were trying to get away from a wall. It was like a wall, but it was a wall of like, don't know I can describe it, because that sister had said it was like some kind of plasma wall, but the way it looked like in my dream, it was a wall of water. That's the way it looked like, a wall of water, and people was trying to, if you kind of imagine the ocean rising, and it had that wall, like, how it's sort of like a tsunami looking. That's how it was looking. But this wall of water was moving forward on the land slowly, not fast, but slowly. And anything that was in its path it would go through the water. You know, now what was on the other end, that was the mystery. But all everybody knew was they seen this wall of water, and people were fearing because they didn't want to drown because the water was it was so high that when you look up, you can't even see over it. That's how high the water was, real quick. So in my dream, I was fearing like everybody else. I was running. Pretty much we were all running. I probably say to the right. The wall of water was to the left, but it was moving real slow. And that's the thing about it, it was moving slow. It wasn't moving fast. So we already had time to get to what we wanted to get to. But we knew when it was all said and done, you know, if many of us couldn't swim, you know, we were doomed basically because, you know, and even if you could swim, you were still doomed because the water was so high up, you couldn't swim that high up, you know, in order to get air. So anyway, the wall of water was moving real slow like this, but it was moving, it was coming, and everybody was running, and all of a sudden I had this epiphany in my dream. I had this epiphany because I saw this wave of water coming. I had this epiphany. I'm not running. I'm tired of running. I'm going to just stand still. Whatever going to happen is going to happen. Whatever going to be is going to be. I got tired running. I got to the point I was just standing still. I just chose to stand still. And my ex at the time, this was a guy that I had met when I was like, I think 18. We were together like for 5 years. 5 years too long, really. But anyway, he was like my first main boyfriend, but he was in my dream, and you know I was letting him know I'm not running. You know, whatever's going to be is going to be. Because everybody they just booking, but he was running, trying to find a place to, you know, hide away from the water. You know, underground, you name it. So anyway, hold on, family. Alright, I apologize. My allergies, I don't want to keep rubbing my nose. You know, I don't want to be rude, keep rubbing my nose. So I apologize. But anyway, so I let him know I'm tired of running. You know, if my time is up, you know, I'm gonna let fate just do what it do. You know, it's just our time to go. You know, this is something that, you know, we can't control. You know, we're gonna have to just deal with the fate of it. So I stood still, and at first he was running, but then he just got tired himself, so he stood still. And as that wave of water started to approach us, you know, I can't tell you the mind frame that I had. Like I said, it was a dream, but I knew that I was going to accept fate. So I just stood still, and the wall of water, as it was getting ready to bypass me, I did take a deep breath. I said, and then the water, you know, that wall of water went through me. Now, the interesting thing about my dream, I didn't feel the feeling of water going through me. It felt like energy that was going through me. And but the look of how water looked when you're looking at it like a fish tank, that's how it was looking, you know, as it was going through me. But it wasn't really water, it was something else that was supernatural that was going on. But to all of our eyes, it looked like water. As it went through me and my, you know, friend and a host of other people, because we got tired of running, you know, I was seeing those on the other side. I kind of want to cry a little bit, but it was like I said, it was a dream. On the other side, it was paradise. It was paradise on the other side, and everybody was children. If the ones that was running, that was adults, and it had the water went through them. Now I can't tell you what their fate would have been like, but the fate for me, I survived going through it. You know, I had to go through it because I couldn't keep running from it, as well as my friend. You know, we still looked at the same, but I know a lot of people that were adults, they started looking like children. You know, it's weird. You know, but basically on the other side, it just looked at paradise looking. You know, the world was looking kind of run down. You know, and by this wave of water that we were seeing, you know, sweeping through, it was pretty much repairing the earth as well and changing it. On the other side, it was something totally new, but on the other side was the old. So let me just say that, let that sink in. I had this dream a couple of years back, and my sister that had, you know, left me that message in a comment, you know, her was sort of similar to mine. So that's interesting how the Most High God allow us to have a similar dream and experiences. And I'm sure many of you have maybe had some experiences like this as well. Now, real quick, let me tell you about another one. The Most High God had, I had another dream. I had another dream that it was just chaos. It was balls, and I'm not promoting fear. I'm just telling you the dream. I had a dream that balls of, I don't know, like meteors, whatever, was hitting the earth, and it was coming down. And the more it was coming down, a lot of houses and trees were just burning up, right? So as people do, they run, they panic, they're trying to go up on the ground, they're trying to go anywhere to keep from burning up, all right? And I started off running like everybody else. But I remember in the word, it says something about, I don't know exactly where in the Bible, but it says something about to lose your life is to save it, and to save your life is to lose it. To lose your life is to save it, and to save your life is to lose it. I read that didn't make no sense to me, but having these so-called dreams and like visions, it makes sense. If you stop, it's pretty much like if you stop running, whatever's going to happen is going to happen. But it's pretty much like trusting the Most High God. If you know you're covered, you pretty much letting go and let God, and you are accepting your fate. Even in that dream, I started off running like everybody else. And I got to the point I got tired of running. So all of a sudden I stood still. I said a quick prayer. And I closed my eyes. And Lord knows I did not want to burn. But I was truly believing that I was going to be all right no matter what. All right? Because I felt like within myself I was right with the Most High God. So whatever's going to be, going to be. As that flame approached me, I felt the heat and everything in this dream, and I even smelled the smoke. I sat there, my eyes closed. I'm waiting, and I'm waiting, and I'm waiting. I'm feeling the heat. I'm smelling the smoke. My nose burning, my eyes burning. In this dream, and all of a sudden I opened my eyes. If many of you know that verse, Isaiah 43, I suggest you read it. In the midst of that fire, I was not burnt in that dream. Whatever this wall of smoke was, this fire that engulfed the planet, as it was, because smoke does move. And sometimes it moves like a wall well, not a wall of cloud, but smoke can move in a wall, just like you have deserts and they have like desert storms, it looks like a wall of smoke. It went through me, but I didn't feel no pain. I didn't feel no feeling of being burnt or nothing. I was smelling it. Oh yeah, and I could feel the heat, but I didn't get burnt. So to whomever that received that message, please know, in this world, you got higher forces. It's all about power and greed. And their main objective is to pump fear, all right, into people. Keep everybody in a box, all right? Have everybody thinking the same, all right? So they can easily be controlled. But the Most High God, He does something wonderful. He allowed these beautiful energies to come into the world to waken people up for such a time as this, and let you know, it's more to what they're telling me. They want us to operate in fear, all right? And getting back to fear, when you are in fear, you're creating negative things to you. You are drawing negative attention to you. You are drawing negative entities to you, negative ETs to you. You hear what I'm saying? This is what you're drawing to you because they feed off your energy. So with that being said is, walk in love. Let love be your guide. Remove fear. And anytime people want to pump fear and talk about this date, that date, you know what? You go by each day as though it's your last, and be in a state of gratitude. Walk in love, all right? Because that's going to be your shield of protection anyway of the Most High, because He's a God of love. He's not a God of division and hate, all right? You exercise, at least the commandment of, love your brothers as you love yourself, you know what I'm saying? Exercising love. That's going to be many of our shield of protection. Don't worry about what people say, all right? They're operating in fear, but you operate in love. That's the difference. And pretty much what my dream was telling me and what my sister's dream was telling her, and you know who you are, sister, is letting us know of things to come and not to fear. It's going to be all right. It's going to be all right, because the Most High God hedge protection is around us. It's around many of you, all right? But you're going to have to remove that fear, because that fear, it can hinder you to where you might just get burnt, all right? Because you're not operating in faith. You remove fear, you let faith in, and when you walk in love, that is your guide, and that is your protection. Somebody needs to hear that. If any of you have any a problem with that word love, I suggest you work on yourself. It is possible. It is possible. Work on yourself. I don't care who hurt you. I don't care who hurt you. Get to that place of trying to forgive. It's a daily process, but eventually you're going to get there. All right? So you can increase your vibration, all right? And have better experiences out here in this realm, all right? Because everything starts on the inside and manifests on the outside. And I know it sounds easy when I say it, and it's so hard to do, but it's a daily process. But please, family, make it your attention to work on it. Just like many of you didn't know anything about these energies, but you do know that you've been having experiences of your heart palpitation. You do know you've been having experiences of hearing it ringing in your ear. You do know you've been having experiences of your body vibrating. You wonder where is all this coming from? Well, I'm telling you where it's coming from source. All right? Things are changing. And a lot of us, we either going to swim or we're going to sink. All right? Because eventually, one day, the veil is going to really, it's thinning now, but one day it's going to really get to the point to where how you think is what you're going to manifest out here. And you're thinking negative, you're going to manifest negative things. You keep watching all these negative shows and negative movies and all these horror shows. See, you putting all this stuff inwardly, and your worst fear, that's what you want to see. So I suggest many of you, get to that place of renew your mind and try to back off from a lot of this negative stuff, because it's going to get to a point after a while that veil drop. Many of, I'm going to say us because I'm in this with you, okay? But I know better. That's why I'm working on myself. I'm working on my thought process. I'm watching how I think. Many people going to start, as the veil drop, many people are going to start manifesting negative things. And you know what? You can't blame nobody but yourself. You have me, your sister, give you a heads up. I don't know when it's going to happen. And I don't care to know. I don't care to know. But one thing I do know, we're in the now. We're in the present. Let's get it right, family. Let's get it right. Let's work on ourselves. Let's renew our mind and get our hearts right, all right? So no matter what happens, your experiences are not this person's experiences. My experiences is not this person's experiences. I can be walking, but there's a bubble over me, but the person next to me is catching hell. And you know why? Because they manifested it. And they brought it and they attracted it because they're operating in such low vibration. They're operating on their lower self. Let's get out of jealousy, all right? Let's get out of that. Let's walk in love. When you walk in love, you don't have time to be worried about the next man, what the next man is doing, or what the next woman is doing. Do you. Let's celebrate each other and walk in love and cut this foolishness out down here, because like I said, the power that be loves it. It loves division. That's why they got all these so-called reality shows of women that looks beautiful on the outside and on the inside, filthy rags. They just dirty, cutting each other up, putting each other down, calling each other names, saying everything but leaving love out of the vocabulary. I love you in Christ. Have no fear of things to come. What's going to be is going to be. But just know, as long as you're walking in love and you have a relationship with the Most High God, all right? Because that's your relationship, all right? Make quality time for Source. Go within yourself. Try to start connecting with Source, all right? Whether you feel it or not, at least make the effort. So that way, when the time comes, many of you will get inner guidance and direction from within, and your higher self will say, you know what? It's not going to say this is going to jump off, but you get that unction. You need to go here. You don't know why, but you know, so far, thus far, your higher self hasn't stirred you wrong. It will let you know if you need to move. It will let you know you need to go to the right instead of the left. You know, it will let you know you need to stop talking to this person. You know, as my witness, since I've been communicating with my higher self, it has helped me from detouring a lot of pitfalls that the enemy has set for me. You know what? But that ditch the enemy set for me, they create bad karma for themselves, but I was able to go around it. Glory be to the Most High God. He's so good. He's so good. I love y'all in Christ. I thank you for checking me out. And remember, walk in love and have no fear. All right? Fear is the device of the enemy to keep you bound. All right? To keep you bound. And when you're bound, you can't rise up. I love you. Qmccwest@gmail.com. If any of you want to ask your sister a question, or just leave me a comment. It's all good. I won't bite. Bye, family. Bye.